Well, Sam, we'll just start off with the news that's come out of the football club tonight about stepping down as head coach of West Bromwich Albion. I know you put out a statement on the club website, but can you just talk us through your decision and how easy it was to come to that decision?
It's never easy to make a decision when a club shows you and asks you to take the mantle up, even though you haven't done what they wanted you to do, which was obviously keep them in the Premier League. And obviously I'm bitter disappointed that I haven't managed to achieve that, because even though I knew it would be a difficult start, I always knew that based on me and Sammy and Robbie that we would probably help and maybe get amongst the players and the staff behind the scenes and move forward in the right direction. I should have to say that we got that, but unfortunately not quite enough to achieve staying in the Premier League, which was my ultimate goal, because we wouldn't be talking now about me leaving, because I'd be looking forward to seeing out my contract from that point of view and stabilising West Brom in the Premier League and then moving on, because that's where I am in my lifetime today. So I seriously thought about it, and obviously I thank all the West Brom fans for their support today, because I thought they were magnificent. And the lads really responded to their support. You could see that in the performance, even though it's bitterly disappointing we lost it. I know a new man for the short and long term is what's needed, and I am not the long term and haven't been the long term as a manager for many, many years now.
Just on the fans, Sam, before we talk about the game, it was such a special atmosphere inside the Hawthorns tonight. How was it for you as the manager, and how was it for the players to have them back inside?
Well, we were really looking forward to it. I mean, I think the sad thing is we respond. I mean, what a dodgy start we got scalded, didn't we? I mean, you know, I can't repeat for words what I was saying about that back pass, like, I mean, but we got away with it, and the response from that was based on not just the players but the crowd getting behind the team, and I think they saw some really good football today, you know, and some good opportunities, which was a completely different style of play to what we did against Liverpool. That's how adaptable the players have become now. They've seen that when you're in this position, you can't always just play one way to win a game of football at this level when you are where you are, and the adaptability of the squad was fantastic compared to the style of football we played against Liverpool, which is to upset them, to defend well against them, to get behind them, and we did that brilliantly and came this close to winning. And had the VAR done the right job, we certainly wouldn't have lost it on the goal that got disallowed, because had the referee made the right decision and not give a free kick. I know Liverpool scored in the last minute, you could say it's our fault, but it was one of those close games, and today was a completely different set of tactics that the lads took on board by playing through West Ham, by playing forward in West Ham, by playing round and behind West Ham whenever they could, and they took to that brilliantly again. I have to say, from this point of view, that Conor Gallagher was the man of the match by far, not just for our team, but he was man of the match on both teams today. And that young man has a bright future, and he showed today what a quality performance. And I think how much he was inspired by the West Brom fans cheering him. I mean, he was an example to every other player that we have, and he's 20 years old, so he has a bright future. It's a shame. I don't know whether West Brom can keep him or not for next season, but they should try the best that they can.
Just finally, Sam, one game to go, Leeds away on Sunday. How nice would it be for you?
Yeah, I like to give the lads two days off and just say get yourself ready physically and mentally, because I mean we've lost the last two games and really flattered the West Ham today 3-1. Liverpool not really. Aston Villa last minute. Wolves, it's been really heartbreaking for them, because they've been so near and yet so far, like most of the season, sadly, or certainly since the January window was turned around. I couldn't ask any more and the staff behind the scenes. and Luke and Ken for their support, and it was a massively difficult decision for me. I've left football clubs before, but I've never left one that's been so difficult to leave as this. So, but I think it's the right decision for me and for the football club. It's not a selfish one. So if you don't like it, West Brom fans, please forgive me.